Now, we just have say about less than half an hour left, so we can not show you this particular clipping later on per se, but let's now once more listen into what Modi had to say regarding the allegations against Sriramulu and Yediyurappa.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी का भ्रष्टाचार के संबंध में जीरो टॉलरेंस है और इल्जाम लगाने से इल्जाम नहीं लगते हैं। श्री रामलू के खिलाफ एक भी एलिगेशन नहीं है, एक भी। और मैं चाहूंगा कि TV9 के पास जानकारी हो तो मेरे जवाब के सामने उस जानकारियों को TV9 पर रख करके देश के सामने रखा जाए। इससे ज्यादा उदार तो कुछ हो नहीं सकता है। येडियुरप्पा की जितनी FIR थी सो हाईकोर्ट ने रद्द कर दी है, लेकिन ये चीजें आती नहीं बाहर। भाई आप इल्जाम को लेकर के चलते रहते हो।
आपका कहने का ये मतलब भाई येडियुरप्पा और श्री रामुलु क्लीन लीडर्स हैं?
मैं किसी को प्रमाण पत्र देने के लिए यहाँ नहीं बैठा हूं, ये मेरा काम नहीं है। वो कानून की व्यवस्था है, संविधान की व्यवस्था है, संवैधानिक संस्था है, वो करेगी। और दूसरा, जनता जनार्दन करेगी।
Well, in fact, these are just some snippets of the interview. Well, in fact, we are showing you the allegations against Sriramulu and Yediyurappa now because we can't show it after 6 p.m. when the Model Code of Conduct kicks in. However, you can watch the whole interview tonight at 9:15 p.m. Harish, back to you. If you can focus on the ADR report about Yediyurappa, because we have spoken about Sriramulu. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, Nolan. He has 9 cases against him and some 25 serious IPC charges in these 9 cases. This include 6 charges related to criminal breach of trust and 6 charges related to forgery for purpose of cheating, and he also has 1 charge related forgery of record of court or public register. All these charges majorly are in the denotification cases filed against him. Sirajuddin Basha itself has filed 4 denotifications against him. He's also co-accused in the Beneganalli denotification case, where the other co-accused is DK Shivkumar in that case. So these are the charges against him. Remember, that charge against Yediyurappa in the Jindal Southwest mining case is still there. That charge hasn't been quashed. It's the Lokayukta report that has been quashed, and the CBI is also looking into this particular Jindal Southwest mining case. So there are serious charges against him, and even if he's elected, there's no guarantee that perhaps some few months down the line, CBI might in fact go ahead and press serious charges, more serious charges against him after finding evidence and after the investigation. So this also becomes important for Yediyurappa, that he is in the central scheme of things because he has the CBI charge against him.
Yeah, but tell me, I mean, just hypothetically speaking, right now, Modi needs Yediyurappa.
Yes.
Right? Modi needs to defend both the inductions or the homecomings, because these were decisions that he steamrolled everybody else in the party into agreeing with. All opposition within the BJP was completely snuffed out by Modi and his supporters, right? So therefore there is a pressing need for him to personally defend these 2 things. But forget that. Let's take a scenario that today the BJP needs these 2 guys to get the seats. Tomorrow the CBI comes knocking on Yediyurappa's door. Throw him out again. Who cares? You've got your seats.
You form the government.
You form the government. Throw him out. I mean, these options always exist in political systems like this, where people just come in and go out at will.
Now, the question that we are asking you all is, does Narendra Modi know his own men? And is Modi actually unaware, or is he defending his corrupt men? You can share your views with us. Call us on the numbers that are flashing on your screen. In fact, we have a Bengalorean from Malleshwaram, Ravi. Ravi, what do you have to say?
Sir, good evening to you all. My name is Ravi Kanzal, and first of all, I don't belong to any party. I was just listening to the panel discussion. I have few points to make. First of all, I am not an Anant Murthy. We know what he is made up of, and that what he is the AAP party or what, that also we know what they are made up of. Regarding Modi's point, I'm coming. The panelists, the judges, they are the panel people who are speaking like judges. They are not the judges. The real world is different. He has done something, there are courts. Then why did the 2 courts ask them to go? Why did this client? There is nothing wrong in that. There is something fishy there. Let us wait. Don't come to conclusion. And Modi ji is saying, yes, what is writing is right. As a leader, he has to support his party. See, there is no guidelines for the parliament say that don't contest or no nothing contest. Parliament, our constitution, allows everybody to do. Let them do, no. If they are correct, they will be punished in their part. And don't bring judgment. And as a Karnataka people, and as a Karnataka people, and as a Karnataka person, I feel shame when you people talk about our own past CM, saying that he's corrupt, he's bad. Everybody, Dharam Singh name is there, Krishna's name is there. Everybody, all politicians are corrupt. But towards spoil Karnataka's name. Karnataka is bigger than this. And Anantmurthy, people like Anantmurthy are talking like this, supporting a party. It's shame. And we should have some patience. This is a political party. People sitting in the drawing room don't run the politics of this country. It is in the downstream there. If the lady is sitting there, if somebody touches her, she puts a complaint, there will be a FIR tomorrow. Then those things won't come into picture. It has to be proved in the court of law.
Right.
Each and say she is corrupt. See, wait, let the things, court is there. There are so many. And don't come to judgment. You are not judges. You are only your opinion, maybe bias, I think. What I'm saying is your bias.
Right, Ravi. Right. Thank you very much for sharing your views with us. Arvind, you completely disagree with what all he stated.
Totally disagree, and even our friend sitting here has also not passed any judgment. We are trying to repeat whatever ADR has publicly acknowledged, and even the contestants have acknowledged it through their affidavits that the cases are there. We are not trying to pass in any judgment. So that is point number one. Point number two is even to state that accepting that our Karnataka people will not acknowledge corruption as a major issue is also not true. First, let us start understanding the trend of it. If we have got some space in the political arena today, if we have brought in the change, if the Congress says we have brought in, we have changed, we have started primaries, or if BJP has already started wearing a topi just resembling Aam Aadmi Party, or even for that matter a green topi I saw today morning of some JD or some JDS or the SP party in the Mulayam Singh's party in UP. See, we are trying to bring in a trend. We are trying to set in a precedence that we will not stick on to the seat. See, a lot of things. See, this churning of things is definitely going to bring in a lot of facts and facts and
so what
figures.
you're trying to say is you get out of that rut that
yes,
has seeped into the
no, what has been talking about is a caste-based, religion-based, this segmentation, that segmentation. No, all that is going to go out. We have to look at the trends, how it is going on. See, 20 years down the line, if somebody has told India is going to move forward, India and China, when Britishers told this, we did not agree. It went to, in the same way, in coming days, the churning of the political arena is going to change completely, and people will go by facts and figures and not by this caste and creeds and segmentation, language and other things.
Harish, before you make a point, I want to say this. You have seen, Ananthamurthy spoke. Not many people are actually happy with intellectuals and writers actually coming out and supporting a party and going against an individual.
Well, that's more of people who wanted these people to stay neutral. Several of these actors and writers and all, but at the same time you do have a lot of people who have backed Ananthamurthy, who have backed several other artists who have supported Modi or who have spoken against Modi. So you have a fair share in both the sides. But the point I wanted to make is, as Ms. Shashwati told, the factor that the role that these two are likely to play in the coming near future, because if you look at both Bellary and Shivamogga, none of the national leaders have been to these constituency. Modi came to Karnataka twice. He didn't go to campaign either in Bellary or in Shivamogga.
Yes, he was in Mysore.
Yeah,
all of them
Sushma Swaraj, every election she went to Bellary. This time she's not going. So have both Modi and now Yediyurappa become just a pawn in the game for this election? That's it.
No, I particularly wanted to make a point on this. See, now there are two leadership opinion polls within the BJP. That is what this reflects as. The real BJP and the factional BJP, which has promised that this time we will going to win, will win it hook or crook. See, that is what is coming up, and this faction is going to be very clear once the election happens, and their sweep, whatever they say, swing is not going to be proven definitely for not, because once you say swing, it should have major 80% of the seats, that is 400 seats. No, now what they are targeting is 272. Then how can you say that Modi swing and all that? They are just targeting 50% of the seats. Just make out a difference out of this.
All right, in fact, we'll come back to that, but we have another Bengalorean, I beg your pardon, a caller, Brajesh from Rani Bennur.
Hello.
Brajesh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening everyone.
Yep.
So, just today itself I read that because of Yediyurappa and Sriramulu also, the two leaders, Advani and Sushma Swaraj, didn't came to campaign in Karnataka. So they itself are saying that the newspaper are saying that because of Sriramulu and Yediyurappa, those two leaders didn't attend the Karnataka function. And how come Narendra Modi is defending them? So by saying that there are no allegations on Sriramulu, he is hiding the truth. So the person who is going to be Prime Minister of a country, do you think he has to hide the truth? So if he is openly hiding the truth before the election itself, so how can I believe him and vote for him as a Prime Minister of my country when he is going to represent entire India itself?
Right, Brajesh. Thank you very much. Gabriel, would you like to take that?
It's correct. I mean, Modi is really playing like a true politician, and all politicians, whether it is in BJP or in Congress, all politicians are alike ultimately.
You don't put us also on the same manner. That is what I request.
No, you are yet to be tested. You have just come on the scene.
Yes,
we would
reason.
know another 5 years down the line what Aam Aadmi Party is going to do. See,
Will
right
they act
now
as
we
true
know only
politicians
the
or
hype.
something different.
Yeah.
At least we are trying to churn in a different kind of this one. Please, at least that you have to acknowledge. Please,
Yeah,
give
true,
us that space
true,
at least.
true, yeah.
Shashwati?
I just think